Guys, welcome back to my channel, Kingdom Daughter. Today's a very heavy video, a heavy vlog. I want to discuss what took place just a few days ago. I'm sure a lot of you were now caught up or were able to witness that brutal, senseless killing of yet another unarmed black man, George Floyd. And just weeks before that, you were witnessing the murder of Ahmaud Arbery. No, this has been going on in America for way too long, where police brutality has become so prevalent against our black community. And I feel as though in order for change to take effect, there had to be this needed to happen. I know the landscape of America will never be the same. And I wanted to touch base today and just to let you guys know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I do see that light. I do believe that change is coming, but it's gonna take work. It's gonna take us as individuals, us as a nation, us as a world coming together to lend our voices to help effect this change, to help not just to talk about it, not just to look on videos and say, oh my gosh, what is this? But what we can do to become a part of this change. I'm a huge fan of history. I love going back in time and learning about what our forefathers did. And there's so many of our forefathers that lost their lives. We can talk about Martin Luther King. We can talk about Marcus Messiah Garvey. We can talk about Nelson Mandela, and on and on. We could talk about the unsung heroes that lost their lives with this thing called racial hatred in America. Plain and simple, that's what it is. Racial hatred. The hate that's within the hearts of so many, the white supremacists, the racists, the people who do not like our skin color. They do not like us. They hate us for whatever reason. They do not see us as equals to stand beside them, and that is why these killings continue to happen. They continue because we also have a government that is a part of the crime. The government does not care about the black society. Yes, there are one or two people in politics who are politicians who are trying to change that voice, who are trying to change that narrative about the American society. But white America, the majority of the population are the people who they've decided that this is not as important as going to Mars, or look what just happened yesterday where they launched space rockets to go to Mars. Now I'm sitting, or not Mars but space, my apologies for all the scientists out there that might be offended by what I just said. Let's be particular and specific. Space. This is my thing. You can talk about going to another planet, right? Or going outer space to find new discoveries and create change for your future, that it can be a thing for people to travel to outer space and experience a new world, a new life, new opportunities. But it's okay for a white man, a white police officer to kill another black man, and that's not something that you think you might want to deal with first? That you might think you want to sit down and say, how can we just figure this one out here, solve this little riddle right here before we go on to anything else? And just to add insult to injury, we've been persecuting the people, the black people, the black race for over 400 years or maybe more. They've not gotten a break. Maybe it's time to give them a break. Maybe it's time to listen to them, to listen to their cries. This video today is pretty much me crying out as well. It's pretty much me saying that enough is enough. Normally, I don't talk about politics. If you know me well enough, you're probably wondering like, what is he talking about this? I didn't know Anisha had this side to her. But I am so exhausted. To me, I know I've heard the cry of George Floyd telling that police officer that I can't breathe. And that's how I feel personally. I take it so personal that each one of these deaths, they affect me. Like, I cry. I literally cry. Because you know what? That's not just someone else dying. That's my brother. That could have been, God forbid, somebody related to me. You know what I'm saying? So of course I cannot turn away. The black man is our friend. The black man is our family. The black man could be our husband. So how can we turn away at these brutal, diabolical, merciless killings and not stand for anything anymore? Go on taking the beating, taking the bruise, dealing with the pain, covering up the pain, covering up the wound, crying out. When Colin Kaepernick decided to take a knee, it offended so many white nationalists, so many political affiliations and offices, the NRA, like all these offices and societies had a problem with what this one man did or decided to do with his voice to make a change, just to beg for a little piece of change, right? They said that, you know what, you're offending our army, you're offending the patriots who fought for America, you're offending our flag, you're disrespecting our flag. But it's not shown the other side of what's happening, where you're trying to taint our voice, you're trying to take away our voice when we speak out and say, stop hurting us, stop killing innocent black people, black men, black women, stop. Black boys, little black girls, stop treating them like scavengers. I'm not even gonna say animals, because in this country we all know that every animal, every dog, every cat has a right. You cannot dare touch an animal in this country or you're going to jail. So I'm not even gonna compare our lives to animals, because if you live in this country, you know for a fact that animals, they're treated with the utmost dignity. They're treated with the utmost love and care. There's clothing line for animals. There's a food chain for animals. What about us as black people, as a black race? We don't even get that same respect or regard. And I'm just so sick and tired, and a lot of people are frustrated. A lot of people are done. Hence why we're having this noise, the protests going on. It is necessary. I believe that we're gonna have a better America because of what took place with George, because of what took place with Ahmaud. It's just so sad that it took two other black men to sacrifice their lives for this change to come. That's the saddest thing to me. But I'm so grateful at the same time that it was done in such a way that no longer are the onlookers able to turn away and go to their white picket fence homes and close their doors and close their blinds and say, you know what? This is not about me. This is not affecting me. I don't have to care. Everybody's hurt. Everybody felt this. Everyone, every man, no matter your race, no matter your background, no matter your country, saw these videos, these two last killings by a white person, a white individual. And every person has felt, if you've never cared before, if you've never cared when Eric Gardner died by the same cruelty of police officers, when Trayvon Martin died, which sparked the Black Lives Matter movement, if you've never cared about any of those instances, this is just too much to say no. I don't care anymore. I still don't care. Something has to be done. The president of the country, the leader, I believe, of the white supremacists, has not even acknowledged properly. Nor do I care if he wants to acknowledge, right? Don't give a rat's. That's okay. Stay out of this. This is, it's not your ball game. We all see who you are. We all know what you stand for. So fine. I kind of wished that he didn't say anything. I would have preferred him to be silent. Pretended like this didn't occur. Rather than be so audacious to tweet, to use your power, your platform, to threaten yet the Black society that we are crying out because we are hurting. And you're gonna say, when the looting starts, the shooting starts. So what you're doing is now threatening me, telling me that if I use my voice in such a way, yes, it might be in a very chaotic way. Yes, I'm taking a stand that's not very organized or might not be peaceful at this time because I am to the ground frustrated. I am done talking to you guys. I'm done begging for mercy with you guys, right? So now, whatever. Here it is. Here is my rap. But you're going to tell me that you're going to shoot me because I want to be heard. I'm begging you for justice for yet another life that your congregation, what's the word I'm looking for? That your followers. I feel like these people, they listen to him, you know, these police officers, these supremacists. He's the one sparking all this rage, sparking all this fire, gashing the fire, adding fuel to the fire, making it okay for these men in power who wear badges and some don't, right? They're making it, he's the one, plus along with his supporters, making this okay for these men to feel empowered, to act as if this is normal. The DA defends them. The whole justice system is on their side. If you should look at it, look at some of the cases, a lot of these officers who have committed these criminal acts, they've not been punished. They're still living their life. You'll hear, oh, they got fired from their job. Shoot, I could get fired for no reason. You killed a man and you're telling me the only course of action that was taken is to fire him? But had it been the other way around, it would have been a different situation, right? So, I mean, I don't want to get back into the whole drama of it. I just want to come on here and to encourage all my followers, my subscribers, my onlookers, to really let your voice be heard. I encourage you to continue to stay prayed up, stay in the fight. If you are not one to go out there and lend your voice to being on the streets protesting and really being radical, if that's not you, there is a way in your own right, in your own space to make change, and that is how you treat others daily. That is how you try to bring forth change. Now, this is not just a video to come here and talk. I want to see justice for George so much. You know, I'm fired up. I'm done. Enough is enough for me. This is it. I'm about action. I want to see action. I want to physically see change happen. And so for me, I'm taking those steps. I am doing my little part, and I'm encouraging you. I'm encouraging supporters and onlookers to come and do something about this. Help, become a voice, activate change. So I'm gonna post in the description box a link, and that is for those other 3 police officers to be prosecuted. So do your part, go sign the petition and help us, help incarcerate these other officers who are free, eating a free meal, sleeping like nothing happened, when we as a black nation, we are still being suppressed, we're still being stifled. Yes, we are. All of us are being stifled in one way or the other. And if you don't make a change today, if you don't decide to act, if you don't decide to raise your voice, think about your next generation. Think about your children's children. Think about that. Do you want this to keep professing itself? Or are you saying as well, enough is enough? What can I do? I think that's the question that we should start asking ourselves. What can I do to make a change, a positive change that's going to change the course of this country, the course of our lives going forward? This could have been anyone. It could have been our brother. It could have been anyone that's related to us. We don't need to necessarily know these men to feel the pain, to feel the anguish. So I'm just so heated. I'm so frustrated. I'm so bitter. I'm so angry. But at the same time, I don't want those emotions to be the peak of what I'm saying here. Yes, we can feel all those emotions. And yes, we all have a right to all these emotions. And some people even still say, you know what? I'm just going to stay out of it. I'm just not going to do anything. I'll tell you to think long and hard about that. The real question is, what can I do? What can I do in my own way? We're not telling you to go looting. We're not telling you to burn anything down or anything like that. I'm not saying do violent acts to fix the violence that's happening. What I am saying is, go find your light and shine that light. Figure out what you can do to make this world, this country, a better place. And one, that's by starting to fill out that petition. It's really simple. You sign your name and whatever else it's, requiring of you, and follow the steps, and you're done. We want to see these officers incarcerated. We want to see them locked up. We want to see justice. Think about George. He could have been anybody's family. Think about Ahmad and all the others in between these killings, these brutal killings, that their lives just went, could have been anybody's family member. Their lives are just taken away. We need justice for them. We need this to stop. This needs to stop. That's all I want to say to you guys. Just keep praying. Keep praying for America. We need it. This country needs it. And I hope to see you in a better tomorrow. I hope tomorrow we are rejoicing that justice was had, justice was served, and that, we're living in a better land. We can testify about what was and not what is. So with that being said, I love you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for always supporting me, even if it's just reaching out and messaging me personally, telling me that you are just loving the content, loving the information that I'm sharing with you guys. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, you guys. I really appreciate the support. We want to make this channel grow and become just a huge part of the community of influencers who are making change. I want to be a part of that community. So if you appreciate my videos, you are supportive of my videos, please continue to subscribe and share with others and encourage them to subscribe as well. We're trying to go to 500 subscribers for June and 1,000 for July. So subscribe, and I love you so much for your support, you guys. You can leave a comment, and just let me know, share your opinions with me about how you feel. How is this affecting you? I want to hear. Let's start a conversation. Let's keep the conversation going at least, and hopefully we will impact others to spark that fire within themselves to affect the change that they want to see. Activate the change, baby. Activate that change in you. So thank you so much for watching again, you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.